Oh no, guys! Bad news! Oh no! You know the grandma that lives inside of the candy house? Well, yeah, she came up to me and she was like feeding me sweets, and then she was like, "Here, get inside of this secret hiding place before the giants arrive and they eat you." And I was like, "But grandma, I can't fit in the hiding place. Can you show me how to fit in there?" So then the grandma got into the hiding place and I accidentally knocked against the hatch of the hiding place, and now she's trapped in there. And then a fire started underneath the hatch, and I realised there was actually an oven. And now the witch grandma is in the oven and being cooked. And I'm inside her candy house. Somebody, please send help inside this German forest. Oh no, how am I going to survive against the giants? Oh no. Anyway, back to gameplay. So, yeah, I'm just going to play upstairs in the game while, the witch grandma does her thing downstairs. Yeah, I'm going to try to ignore the threat of the giants that are going to try to eat me whenever they come around. I don't know when that might be. Grandma didn't exactly state when they might be coming around or when might need to hide, might be getting eaten by the giants, so we'll see how that goes. So let's do defensive again and let's begin this fight. There is an option that you could just automate this, but I don't want to do that because I feel like that's going to go really poorly for me. Oh man, this is... Yeah, the thing is, I really have to be inside of this forest, otherwise I'm going to be taking massive debuffs. So there is no real choice for me. I have to hide. And then, yeah, hopefully, because these guys are in the forest and this guy's in the forest, they're going to target the two front guys, which is the hero and the one unit of archers in the forest, which should mean that these units get their buffs off, and they don't get absolutely shredded by these, insect, mantis people that are really terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, they definitely do look scary. We'll see. So they should have the range to attack, should they not? Yeah, we have quite a bit of range, don't we? Even though these guys are not in the forest, so they're not getting the additional forest range and additional forest damage. Why is he moving up? Excuse me? Hello, hero? Hero? Why is the hero moving up? You're not supposed to do that. At least he's still in the forest. Ooh, and he's being shot at. Luckily, because he is in the forest, they're literally dealing 0 damage to him. Because that's just how it works. And they're also healing themselves! What? Wow. Wow. Is there like an option for me to move and to shoot? I would really like that. No, it doesn't look like it, so I prefer to shoot then. Because that's just better. Okay, so hopefully this kills him. I will have to see it's 24 damage, that's a bit of a low roll on one of the archer units. Another archer unit deals 0 damage. That's quite terrible, I'm not gonna lie. And then the hero does 47 damage. Okay, the hero's high rolling this. I'm perfectly fine with that. And then, ooh, they got annihilated. 40 damage on them. Ooh. Do we? I don't want to really talk about that too much. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that all the mantis people can basically heal themselves, which is a bit awkward, that's for sure. Wow, but yeah, those guys got absolutely deleted. It wasn't even close. Wow, that was bad. That was really bad. Let's hope this deals. Yeah. Luckily for me, for some reason, the actual health of the unit does not affect its damage. So these 3 archers from the damage unit are dealing the same amount of damage as this 6 archer unit, which is really weird. Okay, right then. So, yeah, one of these mantis people just keeps killing the other one, and that's just really awkward. And then, yeah, there's just one guy that's just here, and I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, he's still survival alive, and he's still dealing 24 damage. One guy, 24 damage. Really puts you into question what the other 5 guys were doing if one guy's doing most of the damage by himself. I'm actually going to walk into a forest. Yeah, I wonder if they auto-attack after they walk into a forest. That would definitely be preferable. So, and it doesn't appear like he's shooting. Oh no, he is, and now he's doing 12 damage because he's in the forest. Apparently, being put in the forest makes him deal less damage. Whatever, I guess that makes sense. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't make sense. But I'm just gonna pretend that it does make sense. So, and luckily, after an enemy dies, they should auto V-aim on another enemy. 23 damage for this one guy in the archer unit, and the entire unit now has. Actually, wait, it's not letting me see it right now, but I'll talk about it later. So, the hero finally took some damage, 14 damage. And why is the guy going back into his home? is that it? Is that all the attacks that I can do? So this guy survived on 1 health. The one archer guy was surviving on 1 health. Wow, that is crazy. So it looks like if you don't beat them in time, the battle just ends. Wonderful, isn't that wonderful? Right, and I got some talking points, mainly regarding YouTube and how annoying they have been recently. If you watched any sort of videos in the past, 2 months, anything like that, you would have noticed that YouTube got rid of their, skip this advert in 5 seconds stuff. So you no longer see that. You no longer see the advert, and yeah, it's just you no longer see the full length of the advert either. You just kind of see like a little progress bar at the bottom, and then you just have to guess how long the advert's been going on, or how long it will go for. I just absolutely hate that. I despise it. I know there is no other word for that. I just think that it's the worst feature that YouTube have ever done. So yeah, that is something that I really hate, and that is also something that I have absolutely zero ability to do anything about it. Okay, I think that this is just something that I don't know. I don't know how that works. It didn't tell me how to use that in the tutorial. I'm sorry. I never got taught how to use that. Let's try to get this guy again. So there we go. Let's fight aggressive. I really want to get rid of this guy finally. And yeah, there's the one guy, the hero. I really don't want to. Yeah, I don't want him to die because it's easier for me to heal back these guys rather than it is for me to. What's the correct word? Than for me to do literally anything else with them. Like purchasing them again is like 120 dust, which just looks like a gold coin. And then after the dust as well, you have to spend a bunch of time, getting him as well. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still 1 turn, and then yeah, that means I also have to get either this entire army to walk back, or I have to wait for this 1 unit to walk back to us. It's really not worth it. I would prefer for this to, not lose one of my archers. That's for sure. So dismiss that, and that's really cool. We got another settlement that we can't actually do anything with because we're basically, broke. I guess if that's the correct word. I guess we're not broke necessarily, but we're not technologically advanced enough to make use of that. I could try and get this ruin, maybe get this special, river item thing, whatever it is. We'll see how well it goes. It's like a weird orb over here that we could collect. I don't really know exactly what it does, but it's supposed to be helping us. I can, I'll get rid of the Boa streets by 1 turn. That'll be really nice. But yeah. It's really annoying because YouTube's been making these changes, and then there's also the war on ad blockers, so you can no longer use ad blockers. And the way that YouTube has won against them is by actually embedding the, well, not embedding, but by actually putting the adverts into the video. So previously in the past, YouTube would actually embed the adverts, so you'd have like a YouTube video, and then there'll be like a point in the video where YouTube just kind of literally puts a stop to it and plays another video with the advert, and then it goes back to your video. So that's what used to happen. That's why you'd always, click whenever the adverts would start. They'd be going at like 1080p. Meanwhile, you might be watching like a podcast on like 340p. That's how it happens. And you'd always complain because the 1080p would like take forever to load because you have slow Wi-Fi, or if you were doing something else like actually working or anything, video editing, the 1080p would slow down everything else considerably because YouTube would instantly, upscale their videos comparable to what you're watching. So yeah, that was really annoying. Legendary deed no longer attainable. An unknown empire has just completed the legendary deed Visionary Leader. Be the first to destroy at least 10 armies in order to gain the reward. At stake tactical trade. That's okay, whatever. That's not ideal. Right, let me search this valuables. 30 dust, that's very nice. Got these mantis people. At least it's not 3 mantis people, that's for sure. Ooh, and there's a lot of them here. I could hold positions, couldn't I? I feel like that's a really good point. There are forests everywhere, so if I fight them here, I should have the advantage. Yeah, there we go. So the plan here is, they're starting off with 2 units. Right, that means I can move this guy up. I can move these guys up as well. And then I could basically just, target fire one of these guys. Because last time that worked out quite well for us. So just targeting fire one guy. Oh wow, and there's the reinforcements. Okay, that was a bit awkward, but as long as we don't let them get into the forest, we should have the advantage. And we are going before them, even though, you know, they're six-legged mantis people, so somehow they're not, you know, they're being outsped by a bunch of long-eared elves. That's what's happening over here. Let's hope that they don't heal themselves, because that's, as always, really scary. 19 damage on the hero, 0 damage on the hero. And come on, 0 damage, 0 damage. There we go. Very nice. The hero is just kind of, you know, surviving this quite well. And come on, they're all shooting the hero. 20 damage on the hero. That's not good. Try and shoot somebody else. I feel like that is a good option. I feel like, yeah, do it like this. So then, either these archers kill one of the mantis, or the hero finish the mantis off. But, you know, we're not leaving like a 5 health mantis behind, because, you know, that's always a problem. If we just leave almost a full, you know, a low health mantis and then they heal themselves up. The hero's almost dead, because he's just taken 20 damage, 19 damage. I mean, and, okay, that's good, that's good. That's 20 damage on the archers. So that mantis, oh, the hero's gone. I actually don't know what happened to the hero. Where did the hero go? He was still mainly full health, so I don't know what actually happened to him. Wow, that was really unfortunate. That's for sure. We're about to lose our army again. So, I guess while I was also on the topic of complaining about YouTube, I can also talk about something else that I really dislike, and that's my old gaming headset, the Turtle Beach headset. I really didn't like those things. I mean, I would always get them like every single year for some reason, and they would always break after a year. And it was just really awkward just having to find a replacement. It was just not great. It was not ideal. That's why I dislike them so much. Oh, now the mantis people are healing themselves up. This is not good. I wish that there was like a runaway option from a battle that you started, but looks like we're here to the very end. Oh boy, yeah, that's not good. I should have been a lot more careful, shouldn't I? Look at these mantis people. They have a massive empire, and they just absolutely demolished me. At least I got rid of one of the units from their armies, but I don't know how far that will take me, because that's probably not looking good for me, is it? That's not. Now I have to wait 10 turns as well on my hero to come back. It's not ideal, that's for sure. Let's get another archer for me, and this is Founders Memorial. I guess I'll keep the Founders Memorial after all my unit replenishment stuff. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I should have actually given my hero a sword or something like that, but it's a bit late for that now, isn't it? Everyone's kind of dead at this point, so yeah, I should have really thought about it earlier. Can I actually go into the next stage? No, I cannot. I need a few more researchers before I can do that. Hopefully this research of a brand new, you know, I guess melee guy for me should help me with my research. So he's been injured, and then yeah, he has gained enough experience to reach level 4. Let me see over here. So one of these is my hero tab. I'll just have to look through it. Here it is. Let's see. Wait, no. Where did it go? Hero. So I can inspect him. I can go to his skill tree. I can use the skill pot on something. So last time I did, you know, talk about leveling up his movement speed. I guess vision would also be nice. And additional access to hero slots and attack on unit. Yeah, I guess that this is the way to go for a melee hero, isn't it? More vision, so then I know exactly who's behind the enemy that could be supporting them. So they're far-sighted, having developed an eagle-sharp eye from years of experience with ranged weapons. The hero trains their army and increases the range of their vision. That is ideal for the hero. No, I can't leave because I need to apply it. That's so weird. Like, why does it ask me if I want to apply the effects or whatever? Why does it just ask me, are you sure you want to leave? Like, that's not helpful whatsoever. But anyway, the Turtle Beach ones, yeah, I was kind of annoyed with those headsets. It was not ideal, but the Turtle Beach headsets live on even now through the current Delta Core gaming headsets, because to get the Delta Core gaming headsets to sound better, because the gaming headset, it came without any sort of muffler on the actual, microphone, so I had to put in a muffler of my own. And guess what muffler I got? I got the muffler from my Turtle Beach headsets, and I just put it on the Delta Core gaming headset to kind of muffle any sort of like unnecessary noise. So like me moving the headset or taking like a sip from my cup of tea, because that also creates a noise. And yeah, the muffler just helps with that, as well as noise suppression to block out any loud noises that might be coming from the outside, whether it's like a bird running into my window, or whether that be like people honking their car horns. Glimpse of a new era. Thanks to the scientific progress of another empire, new legendary buildings and deeds are available and ready to be completed. But you must be fast. Only one empire will be able to achieve each one of them and receive the benefits. Challenges available. Leader of leaders. Be the first to have at least 30 units at the same time, not including militia nor converted village garrisons, at the end of turn in order to gain the reward. And you get 20 health regen on empire. That's really useful, but it only works in your own territory. Market Alchemists. Be the first to produce an amount of dust at the end of turn in order to gain the reward. Palladian. And it's 80 resource of this. Strategic resource, okay. And Pragmatic Scientist. Be the first to build the legendary building in order to benefit from its unique effects. The other empires will get a refund of their investment. So this is another one. It gives you research, it gives you magic per level on Alchemy Institute, and can only be built once in the world. That's very nice. It's already in Era 3 and we're still in Era... we're still in Era 1. That's not looking good for us, is it? Palladian Facility. Facilities like this one that mines palladium are platforms that provide bonuses and resources exploitation. You can never know how much will be exploited by the fortress. So palladium, as well as favor and influence and magic research. Adamantium Facility. So this facilities like this one that mines adamantium are platforms that provide bonuses and resources exploitation. You can never know how much will be exploited by the fortress. +1 on fortress, we get influence and we get research. Blood Crystal Facility. Facilities like this one that generate blood crystals are platforms that provide bonuses and resource exploitation. You can never know how much will be exploited by the fortress. You get a weird resource on fortress, you get favor and you get dust. Titan Bones Facility. Facilities like this one that generate Titan Bones are platforms that provide bonuses and resource exploitation. You can never know how much will be exploited by the fortress. Again, fortress bonus, which is bones, you get favor and you get dust. And then facility location discovered. Okay, that's very nice, I guess. When can I get this one? Like, what do I need? Yeah, I've learned 5 out of the 9 technology required to unlock this. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. Come on. Terrain with science, -1 from city upkeep. So yeah, I guess per population city, I guess that I will get this. This is really useful just to increase my research, because this is a bit crazy and it's going very slowly. I can admit that. Definitely admit that. And then get additional production on city just to make sure we can construct things faster. There we go, this is what we found. For some reason we were the ones given the opportunity to learn this. The map just kind of loops back around on itself. These guys, they're attacking the Titan. That's really interesting. The Titan's almost dead. I guess maybe I can try and intervene at some point. So, unspoiled ruins. Can we go and research these again? Or do we already have them? Yeah, that's the real question, I guess. So very nice. Yeah, let's end turn here. We basically can't do anything for quite a while. So I really like the current headsets. What else do I have to talk about? So I can talk about traffic light. Specifically, I can talk about winter has started. The dark season has begun. Classic in winter, life and movement are more difficult. Okay, cool. But yeah, traffic lights. So I heard about this like traffic light theory, where you have like instead of like forcing people to wear a traffic light, you can show a countdown to when they could go again, and that kind of supposedly gets rid of the uncertainty from waiting for traffic lights, and then obviously that allows people to be less impatient and to look forward to the traffic light ending. I guess that's how you could work on that. So our research over here just absolutely died, so I could just drop a few more guys on food production, I guess, since we're not making any money anyway, and since our army is dead. So yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it, what we have the population working on. So that's the plan anyway. So yeah, that's, I guess, really interesting piece of information. An Urkin emerges. So there's another beast emerging. I wonder where they are. You have encountered a new minor faction, Magte. Known as a civilization of hard-working farmers, the lands of the Magte are closely identified with their intricate layers of terraces that climb the hills and mountains near their villages. So you have like Asian type of factions, you know, like China, a bit of Japan, yeah, something like that. Asian type of faction. So yeah, I'm just over here. What can I do? Where's my... Can I build a facility on here? No, I cannot. Okay, a Museum of Augur. So, approval and additional resources. That sounds really nice. I can also build another borough, can I? I can in fact build another borough. But the only problem is, where can I build it? This is not really a good place. I guess over here, but you know, the magical forest is always useful. I should have probably built on top of a magical forest, but a bit late for that now. Get these. You know, it's just an ordinary forest though, it's not ideal. I could try making my way over here. This magical forest, it's not ideal either. I'm losing a lot of potential over here. Guess I'll place it over there. That's about right. So yeah, do something like this and then enter. Another thing about traffic lights is the fact that, you know, there is like a certain zone that you can work out where people have to decide if they want to go through a yellow on a traffic light or whether they have to stop. So there is a zone, and it varies on depending on speed, and it's a really cool calculation. I can't remember it right now, but it is something that road construction workers have to think about when they're building a traffic light, and for the speed level of the road they have to basically give different timings on the traffic light to allow people within this zone to pass the traffic light or stay, and then that affects, you know, the other traffic lights, you know, preventing people from driving into that intersection, I guess. So just really interesting concept. Religion further, believing that Auriga anomalies are signs of the god's blessings, a new cult generate influence from anomalies, plus 4 terrain with anomaly 4 turns. Okay, that's a really short-lived cult, I guess. Research complete. So topography, we have already completed this. It's plus 2 on terrain with science, that's really nice. So you just quite literally triples our science in some areas, I'm not gonna lie. First strides are made in the analysis of minerals, soil and rock formation. Maps and diagrams depicting the geology of Auriga point to valuable areas for study and exploration. So I guess that if I wasn't studying what I'm studying currently in university, I would be studying geology, because I just find that to be a really cool study, especially in the UK, where you have a bunch of like really old rocks everywhere in the UK, and you find fossils almost on every single beach. You can just kind of like walk around on the beach and just look at the beach's walls and things like that. The chalk cliffs of Dover, really cool as well. The geology behind that and why they're eroding and how they were eroded to that point in the first place. Just really interesting formations around the UK, really old. Summer has returned. Summer has returned to Auriga, making everything lush and green. An altar of Auriga expands us to... yeah, there we go. I don't think I even have any pearls, to be fair. So it's not like I can really do anything with it. I'm still waiting on that hero to return though. Like, he's still gone for 5 turns. Like, the guy's taking a break for like, you know, 1/15 of the game, you know? He really likes to go on breaks, doesn't he? Actually, it's far more worthwhile for me to put these guys on construction rather than anything else. So that is what I'm going to do. Then yeah, it's just everyone's taking their time to get constructed, I guess. It's nice. I could get geological observatory. Can I? Is that how many turns? I actually will move that ahead of the burrows. So put this in, yeah, get my soldiers, and then yeah, get you know, burrows and foundation memoir after that. Then obviously I have to get a new research. Oh no, I already have something else researching. Okay, that's good. That means I'm not wasting turns. Advanced armors, I could get that. I could get into improving science. Yeah, that would be nice. Just 10 science for free on the city, and then everything else. And then yeah, I get steel, plasteel, or whatever it's called. Titanium, yeah. Titanium just +1 on city, and +1 on city getting the glass, special glass steel. That could also be an option. So I do something like this, especially because I have a bunch of research right now. Everything's going really quickly, and I got a bunch of construction. So I really think that I should have been getting these researchers first, rather than going for money, because yeah, there's just not a lot of money to be made currently in my area. But apparently this swamp over here gives me a lot of construction and research. Yeah, for construction from clay. Like, that's really interesting, isn't it? So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting and I'm passing turns. And then yeah, I guess this is where I'll end the episode today. So don't forget to leave a like on turn 40. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!